Hi, Dave Carroll here, world's most effective painter. In this video I'm going to be addressing new construction painting. There are some different methods of performing new construction painting, but in this one we're going to be addressing the traditional three-coat system of a primer and two top coats. This particular home has white spray-painted woodwork and doors. It's got a painted handrail system, some feature walls, and some custom painting involved. What you're going to see is a full 10-minute presentation of the whole application of all of the painting that is required in a system like this. There is spray painting involved, and the end result, you're going to be amazed that we have taken the new construction painting of a 2,400 square foot home down to an incredibly low number of hours. The average painting contractor should be able to charge out a rate for every painter on site, including himself, of between $90 and $100 an hour. So watch the link to the video and I'll see you on the next video.
We've broken the project down into three phases. Your day 1 and day 2 is going to be involved in applying your primer and your first top coat, as well as setting up your doors and baseboards for painting. You'll notice we've polyed around the windows and doors with poly on the windows and 12-inch paper going to the inside, so you won't get any overspray on the windows or the doors or the glass. We've also papered around the shower and tub enclosures using 12-inch paper, and you can see on the overspray that doesn't get onto the tub or the tub enclosures. Setting up to spray, we tint our primers the same as the top coat, overspray onto the ceiling 2 to 3 inches, and we're going to be sanding both coats. We sand between coats with 100 grit paper. Now you're set up for day 2, where you will be spraying the doors as well as spraying and back rolling your top coat. As part of your day 2, you will be setting up to spray your doors as well as your baseboard. As you can see here, we've set the doors up accordion style, have them on drop sheets, and we top nailed them so that we can spray them standing. Okay, we've sand and dust and then go ahead and spray 2 coats with a 213 spray tip and using a quick dry acrylic paint. The same for the baseboards. We set them up with the bottoms together, leaving a small space so we can angle spray to the top part of the base. We walk backwards across the base as we're spraying them, and then you don't have to set up on sawhorses. Again, using a 213 tip with 3 passes. The doors, once they're at the end of the day, you can take them and store them in the closet. You just angle them into the wall so you don't have them touch together. And the ceiling crews, when they're going to be coming in a day or so, don't spray in the closets, so they don't have to move the doors. And they're ready. Before you come back in for phase 2 of the project, which is working on the woodwork to get it ready for spraying and spraying it, is the ceiling people will have to come in and install the ceiling. Here you're seeing double-sided tape with poly that is going to be hung. Then the ceiling people can spray paint and install the texture on the ceiling, pull the tape, and you then end up with a perfect cut line at the ceiling. No need to go ahead and cut with a brush. Your ceiling cut is already performed, and you will see part of the magic in using the paint shield system in the final phase.
Okay, what we have here is filling the holes in the woodwork with a fill product that's a non-shrink. Okay. Once you've done that, letting it dry. Okay, sanding them smooth after the patch and fill is done. So then it's ready for the next step, which is applying a bead of caulking to all of the wood-to-wood components as well as the wood to the wall. Okay, so prior to caulking, he goes ahead and wipes the dust off of everything, and then run a bead of caulking on all of the wood-to-wood configurations, and wiping it with your finger so you've got a clean, smooth finish all the way down, and the DAP is set. This way, once you spray paint it in place, the next process after the caulking will be to go ahead and paper it out prior to spraying, because we're going to put paper around the whole unit. So the wood to the wall, because we're going to be painting the caulking the same color as the wall, and then spray painting back to the cut line with the taped off, papered off wall, so we don't get overspray on the wall.
Once the filling, sanding, and caulking has been completed, you're ready to go ahead and paper again in preparation for spraying. We use 6 inches on the wall, 12 inches on the glass, as well as 12 inches up to the ceiling where it is required. We use a 209 tip and spray all edges with 3 passes. Once you pull the paper, you will reveal that there is no need to cut to the frame with a brush. With the final phase cut with the FasTrim Roller, you're going to be amazed. The final process of the new home painting is the final patch and repair on the walls, sanding and priming the patches. Here you're seeing the adjustable 12-position applicator and the paint shield roller cover. In an animation, you're seeing it roll in at high speed, cutting next to the trim. You're actually going to see now cross-rolling in an entranceway. Like this entranceway would normally take you 3 or 4 moves on a ladder in a number of minutes on a ladder with a brush to cut in. Here you're going to see it performed in a matter of seconds, and with no brush lines up close to the ceiling. This is going to show you that we can eliminate 50 to 60% of the labor on a final coat application. Here you're seeing a vault which is over 12 feet in the air, cut in at high speed. We speeded it up slightly just to make the video a little shorter. Here also cutting in a bedroom, cross-rolling to the ceiling. Being as how the ceiling was installed and the cutting was done by the ceiling installation, there is no need to draw a brush except for to poke into corners. Here you're seeing a door frame cross-rolled on top. We've speeded this up slightly as well, but 50 seconds to cut around this door frame. Here on the left side of the frame, full 7-foot load, 1 roll, done in a matter of seconds. Move over to the right side, you can see the slight undercoat that needed to be cut in. High-speed cutting with a roller. The process of painting a room out final is top, door frames, window frames, and then down to the base. Here you're seeing cross-rolling to the base, again at high speed, a matter of seconds. This would normally take extensive brushwork. You see no taping, no brush line, no paint on the trim.
We got Ray Bartley for painter extraordinaire. He's using the 3/4 inch microfiber sleeve. With the bevel on the sleeve, the fabric is over on the edge of it, allows you to cross roll into the corner. And you back roll off the other swirl mark and you're done cutting. You don't have to go there with a brush.
Yeah, it lets you go. I usually go like 1 up and 1 back roll and then come and fold it in, but you can see there's lots of paint still there, so it's like I got just maybe one more, so I'd have to say probably about 41, 42% more, because you're going another another
whole roller
up and
with,
down,
yeah, for sure.
On top of this fireplace mantle, we're going to show you one final edging process. Cutting in with the 3-inch paint shield roller, high-speed cutting next to this 1/4-inch trim on top of the mantle. Again, this would normally take very extensive brushwork and very tight cutting. You get a finished product, no brush lines. So we're going to show you now some photos of the finished house. Again, a quality paint job with no brush lines next to any trim, doors, ceiling, or the base. This particular house, 2,400 square feet, took a total of 74 man-hours to complete, compared to traditional methods, 50 to 60% less. You can contact me at our website, and I'll give you the specifics of the paint, the values charged, and the length of time. See you on the next video.